Alright, so here goes nothing. I'm Amy Lee. This is vlog number 8. The last vlog I did, I don't even know, probably 2 months ago now, I would think. I really wanted to get into this a lot more than I have. Unfortunately, life happens and we can't help it. And I question, should I do this anymore? Is it really going anywhere? I think that my brain just got into such a bad place and I was just a little negative on the whole thing, but you know what? It serves a purpose. I hope, at least I hope it will at some point. I have had the hardest year in 42 years of my life. I'm 42 years old. I was born with juvenile rheumatoid arthritis, and this, to say, is the hardest year of my life says something big because, damn, I've been through some shit. And I am now at the point where so much is happening that I have 4 specialists that are actually working together to try to figure out what is going on here. I'm just not okay. I know that in today's day and age, I did my research on YouTube. I tried to look up videos of cases like myself where it started 42 years ago in the state that you're in now to see if anybody was like myself, and I couldn't find anything. It was either JRA, how it is now in kids, which is a lot better, which makes me unbelievably happy because of the medications that are now available. When I was little, the medications we had, all they did was make me sick, or they didn't work. You had to wait 6 months to see if it took effect and what it would do. I never had any luck. I actually fell under the category where I think it was like 0.02% are untreatable with medication. I had over 30 surgeries. Sorry, that's my dog. Life happens. I love my puppies. I'm not going to go look and see what he's doing because then I'd be getting up every 2 seconds. But he was sleeping, so he's upset. So anyway, when I was growing up, I had surgery after surgery. That's how I learned to walk. That's how I learned to have to relearn to walk, and again and again and again after every single surgery I had. But they were also a blessing because they got me to be able to walk, tie my own shoes, things like that. That's how it was back in those days. There wasn't all of the technology and things like that there are today. I've tried the biologics. I was allergic to one. I think it was probably like the 4th or 5th one I had tried. It was my 4th treatment in, and I stopped breathing. I suffer chronic infections now, so I am not able to be on those. And that's okay. I just am in a place now that this disease has taken its toll. Every single part of your body that this gets into creates a new disease, which a lot of people don't understand. You know, some think you're a hypochondriac. I've had people in my life that have said that after I've explained it, admitted that to me. It breaks my heart, but people don't understand. I don't even understand how so many things can be wrong with one body. And I'm to a point now where I'm so overwhelmed. I have an unbelievable infection right now. My legs are a mess. The wounds are disgusting. The they're trying to figure it out. For 9 years, I've been dealing with that issue, but it was never like this. It's been a straight year with this. My blood work, I found out now that I see an oncologist, which that's a whole separate issue I'll get into, but it's very emotional for me. I've had so many diseases or ailments that after, let's say, 12, I would just say add it to the list. I couldn't even list every one of them anymore. I just stopped caring. Not in a bad way, but if something comes up, it comes up, I deal with it, and then I move on. It's so hard when you have GI issues, so many of them, and then you're to the point that your vascular system fails. And I just recently, because my ports all failed and I had no vein access for these antibiotics that I have to get through IV that I do at home, I recently just had this, it's called a central line put in right here, and I hook it up, and I do that 3 times a day right now. This is my second try of an antibiotic because the first one gave me such bad side effects. Plus, I had to walk around with it 24/7, and I had a bad fall, so we switched it up. This seems to be a little better, but it does cause me some severe confusion. So during this video, I apologize. Actually, I don't apologize because I can't help it. It's part of the reason I didn't want to do these vlogs anymore, but I said, you know what, this is me, this is the disease, and unfortunately, although my case is very rare of the severity that it is, and I want to say that because I don't want anyone watching this to think that what my case is what your case is going to be, because you can have 1,000 people with this disease in a room that were born with the same disease, and all 1,000 of them can be absolutely different from each other. So please do not compare cases. It doesn't work like that. I do my best, the best that I can do, man, to stay as happy and content as I can, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Although I have a Superman hoodie on, I am not Superman. I am not a damn superhero. This is really fucking tough. One of the biggest thing besides infectious disease, which is the reason for the port, the infection, that's who I see for that, including a vascular surgeon and also a wound care specialist. And the worst one of all, and the one that scares me the most because my blood work is leaning more towards this type of issue, is an oncologist. Something is wrong in my blood, and it goes back to as far as this doctor looked 2014, I guess. I knew my white blood cell count was high so many times in emergency rooms and things like that, and because I have JRA, they would just assume that it was an inflammatory issue, and I knew it wasn't, and no one ever listened to me. Now all of my numbers are so astronomically high, they're not getting any better. I've had these symptoms from my last orthopedic surgery that's almost 3 years ago, and they've been consistent and they've been getting worse. And the last few months, man, it's knocked the fucking life out of me, and I mean that. My quality of life is at 0 at this point. I don't have energy at all. I take vitamins that are prescribed. I try everything, trust me. I I don't understand. Sometimes I say, what did I do to deserve this? I rack my brain, and damn it, man, I shit you not, anything I've ever done wrong in life, I have been accountable for. I have tried to make it right or made it right. I am not perfect. I have made my mistakes, but there is nothing in my life that I can say I deserve to be punished this way. So I'm trying to think of it as a way that I can use it to educate people out there that might have it the way that I do. I have to believe, even though I don't want to say this because I don't want it to sound wrong, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. But if there is anybody out there that has a case of JRA like this, from, whether it's so many years ago and things are so different, or today, in today's day and age, maybe it's still happening. I don't know. But I want you to know that you fight and you fight and you keep on fighting no matter how little energy you have, because if you do not fight, you are going to lose. This is an angry disease. It's nasty. I mean, it never stops. It's to the point now, it's almost every day there is something new, whether it's a new wound or, a new treatment has to be done, doctor's appointments multiple times a week, and tests, and which I'll get into. I just had to have a goddamn bone marrow biopsy, and let me tell you, I'm sorry, I don't want to scare you guys, but I'm real. I'm not going to bullshit you. That's what this channel is about. But that shit fucking hurt. It was, this coming Monday will be almost 2 weeks, and I can't tell you the pain I am still in. And you have to stay still. Now, here's the difference between myself and other people. I was on pain medicine for most of my life, which when I got off made it so that my brain, it just doesn't accept any type of relief from pain medication. So when they gave me this procedure, and other ones like the line they put in, when they give you the fentanyl and Versed, which is for sedation and pain, and then anxiety, which I suffer terrible anxiety, it doesn't touch me. So I go through these things wide awake, feeling everything, knowing everything that's going on around me, which makes it a million times worse. And that test was so traumatic to me. I questioned mentioning it, but you know what? I would want to know, and I would wish that someone would tell me that I was going to have literally a small craftsman's drill a hole into my pelvis. It was just unbelievable. And I also just had a bad experience because this hospital did not listen to notes that were given, that I had sat with 2 nurses beforehand along that week before. They even told me, the one that checked on me the next day was one that I had spoken to, and said, yes, they had heavily noted certain things, like I can't lay on my stomach. My arthritis has fused my neck and my shoulder. Well, they forced my neck to turn and my arm to go up and strapped me down like that behind me. So I never knew anything like that was going to happen. And now I'm in so much pain. That whole side is swollen all the way down to my fingers. It is unbelievable. But yeah, that's a test I'll never get again. The doctor did warn me and ask me if they didn't get any answers from this test, would I be pissed off? And that is exactly what he said to me. So that kind of told me that this was going to be a painful test, but I've had so many. I mean, you just kind of get through it because you're desperate for the answers. If you're going to the doctor, then you can't deny the help, right? You want the answers. You got to do what you got to do. You got to put your fucking big girl pants on and you need to get it done. So that's what I did. But if I had to do it again, would I? I probably would. I just would have done it different. I would have asked more questions. I would have made sure that I was heard. Anyway, that appointment for the results is this coming Friday. That's in 2 days. And I am going to tell you, I am at my most emotional right now. I have been dealing with loneliness. I mean, since COVID hit almost a year ago already, all I do is get to spend time mostly at home or doctors, and that's it. I miss life. I miss life outside my home. I miss my friends. I miss my family. I miss my freedom. And the thing is even after, if things get healthy enough in the world, I question, where is my freedom going to be? Are they going to find the answers that they need to help me at least get some kind of quality of life back? I would do anything just for like 10%, man. I'm not asking for much. I'm hurting. I am in inhumane amounts of pain all day, every day at this point. And there's nothing that I can do. But on Friday, I'm going to go into that appointment, and all I want is to finally have an answer, or at least a good direction in one. I don't care what it is at this point. If I have the C word, which is what they are checking for, there are many types of cancers in the blood that they are looking at. I'm going to ask a lot of questions. I'm going to try to educate myself the best I can and record the appointment because I know it's going to be too emotional and it's not all going to stick in my head. I know that. If they did find something in that test, I'm going to pray that it's not my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare is to get cancer, and with my JRA, there is a high probability in certain instances where certain cancers you're more prone to and will possibly or most likely get. So we're going to see, man. I'm going to do my very best. I'm not going to lie to you. This has really, really messed with my mind. I have watched so many of my loved ones die of cancer or battle cancer. And I recently even just lost a dear friend to cancer. And I'm going to tell you, it's so awful. I fear it more than anything in this world. But again, if that's the case, what can I do but live with it the best that I can? And that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I wanted to get this out there because I wanted to show you guys that people hurt, people are lonely. There are diseases that people deal with that even if you don't believe, someone can go through things like this, one thing after another, or handfuls after handfuls will believe it. Because I'm going to tell you, I live it every goddamn day. Sorry, but I do. I live it every goddamn day. If you only knew everything that I was diagnosed with throughout 42 years, you'd probably throw up and you wouldn't probably believe me. But it is what it is. I do try my best to be happy. I love to be an upbeat, happy person. I'm a very spiritual person. I'm trying to get all that back. I mean, come on, guys. We all fall down. We all fall down. I fell down. I am still a little down. I'm a lot down. Um, but I'm gonna do my best, man. I am trying to find my fight, and I know I've got some because I'm here. I pressed record on this. I'm making my video. I'm doing what I wanted, and I hope it serves some sort of purpose. So anyway, that's a little update on where I've been, what I've been dealing with. I want you guys to always keep in your mind that never judge, because you never know someone else's journey. There are people that don't blast all of their business on Facebook or whatever else there is, or tell everybody every single thing that's wrong. I used to be a pro fake it to make it, and I can't do that anymore because now it shows on my outside, and that's okay. I'm learning to try to accept that, and I will learn to accept that this is my new life. If they can help me, then oh my God, will I be so grateful. But either way, I am grateful that I get to wake up every single day, or the days that I am grateful that I woke up that day, or that I get to pray and thank God or whoever you want to thank, because I'm not going to get into that right now. I got my little angel army in heaven, and I believe they have my back. So I get to go to bed and thank them for helping me to get through another day, because these days are getting hotter and hotter. It sucks the life out of you, man. But I would love to hear, if anybody watches this video, whenever they watch it, if you have JRA and were born with it, way back when I did, even maybe in your 30s, whatever. I would love to know if there's other people out there that have it like this, where it goes not just beyond joints, but organs and so many other diseases beyond just the basic diagnosis. I would be very interested in hearing that, and I would love to talk to someone who can relate to me. I don't have that, and I never have. So please leave comments if you watch this video. I would love to read them. I am here to support anybody who needs it. I know I might seem down and weak right now, and I am, but I'm also strong enough to be there to listen. I tell my friends and family, please don't take away my purpose of being a good friend or family member, or just a video on YouTube. I have the same heart, soul, and mind that I always have, and I am here to help. If there's anything that I can do to help, education-wise or anything, please reach out to me. I know quite a bit. That's one thing. I do know quite a bit. But I am going to go, and I am going to enjoy my 3 puppies, try to lay down and take a nap, and that's what I'm going to do. And we will see what tomorrow brings. I wish you all the best. I hope that your days are great, and I hope that if you have some hard ones, that you've got someone to lean on. I'm going to end this now. It was tough. Thank you for watching, whoever does. Comment if you'd like, because I'd love it. And like I always say, man, just keep on keeping on. It's all we can do. I wish you all the best. Peace.